can tell you is that indeed the suspended Secretary General of the ANC is one of the people who came through today to pay his respects to the Malatjie family. We know that the two people died in a car crash that occurred on Sunday last week. So we are now expecting that they will be laid to rest tomorrow, and that service is expected to be held at the Puma Stadium here in Emalahleni. And indeed, the suspended secretary of the ANC, Esau Magashule, coming here actually describing Mweli Masilela as one person who was a hard-working member of the African National Congress, and also describing him as a caring person that provided food for the needy, not only here just adjacent to her home, but also in different communities here in Emalahleni and surrounding areas. We also heard from the family spokesperson, that is Hotu Ranti, saying that, well, the preparations for the funeral are well underway. They are just now putting those final touches. I can tell you, Kathy, that the information that we have is that the suspended Secretary General of the ANC will also attend the funeral tomorrow. But speaking to him here, he didn't. He also weighed in on the issues of national interest that are currently unfolding in the country, because I asked him quite a number of questions, including the fact that since he started serving in top structures of the ANC, it is for the first time that he is not attending the January 8 celebrations. And I asked him as to how does he feel about that. Well, he responded to say that he wasn't prevented from going there, but he wanted to make sure that there is peace and stability during those celebrations in Polokwane. Let's take a listen, Kathy, to what he had to say.
Well, I was not prevented from attending. I could have just attended like any other member. But I felt that let me give the ANC space and let me come here, because I know these comrades were very close to us. And I think it is the right thing to do, to give the ANC time to celebrate so that in the media there are no issues. And we make sure that we start the year in a very good way. And I wish the ANC and the people of South Africa all the best. Those who have lost their loved ones during COVID, accidents, natural death, God be with you and God bless Africa.
Well, Mweli, he may not have been prevented from attending that January 8th statement, but it certainly seems that there was a lot more to why he was unable to address a branch out in Vembe of the ANC that had invited him to give an address today.
Kitty, another question that I asked the suspended Secretary General of the ANC is the issue of the developments that are currently unfolding in the country. We've seen also Parliament banning, as well as the attack on the Constitutional Court of this country, as well as asking him about the state of the African National Congress, considering the events that unfolded in Polokwane, as well as the ANC organized that event to celebrate the 110 years of its existence. So I asked him as to what he thinks about the state of the ruling party, while saying that for now there isn't much he could say, even on the issue of the attack on those institutions of democracy, that is the Parliament and the Constitutional Court, saying that those who are currently in charge are the ones who can maybe explain better, but from his side there isn't much that he can say at this stage. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about that, Kathy.
Well, those are things which are happening, and I'm sure we are observing them. Of course, we'll condemn all the wrong things which are happening in the country. It's the right thing to do, taking the Constitutional Court. I don't know the circumstances, so let me not also get involved in that. I'm sure comrades have actually expressed what they think. The people of South Africa are there watching, and I think they do actually are not, they are intelligent. our community in South Africa is well informed and intelligent, and I'm sure we can see that something wrong is happening.
Worrying details emerged out of the latest development in Parliament, and of course that is a story that we're going to continue with shortly. Let me just wrap with Mweli Masilela, who has been bringing us the latest from the visit by Esau Magashule out in Emalahleni. Thanks for that, Mweli.